Hello, Object Show friendos. Hope you're all doing good. Taking care of yourselves. Feeling awesome. Or as awesome as you could possibly feel. And if you ain't feeling too awesome, I hope you feel more awesome soon. Mikey back with, another episode of Object Show Roundup. Still punching my mic stand. Nothing ever changes. I never learn my lessons. Things are still going to be chaotic as ever around here today. I can already sense it. So, we have quite a few things to talk about today, which also seems to be my standard intro to videos these days. It's been quite a hectic week. There's been quite a lot of announcements. I have watched, Ruby and myself have watched a couple of new shows as well, and really enjoyed them, so we'll be talking about those. A couple of little quick updates on my side of things, which you might have seen in my posts, because I try and do the community posts thing, just to say, hey everybody, I'm still here and doing stuff. So my latest Object Show interview, as I mentioned before, was done on Friday last week. Right now, the person I talked to just has to review the video. Like I said, the part of the process that is, video is done, I've done my editing, I send it to the person I talked to, and then they give me the old when it's good to go. And I'm still just waiting for that, but the person I talked to is super busy, so obviously I'm not being pushy. It'll be ready to go when it's ready to go. I mean, we're in May now, so that's it's definitely going to be the May interview. You know what I was saying about trying to get one done every month, but not guaranteeing one every month? This is going to be the May one, for sure. Which means I might spend the rest of May working on episode 2 of Object Show Spotlight, perhaps, if I can find time to watch something else from my list. But that's neither here nor there, and again, I don't want to make any promises that I might not be able to keep. I can't really guarantee anything except Object Show Roundup being a regular occurrence. That's pretty much the only thing I can say for sure is going to happen. But yes, the interview video will be up and here whenever it has been given the thumbs up by the interviewee. Also, Object Show Roundup Discord server it already exists. I do have a few people in there kind of testing the waters right now and checking around and making sure it's got everything it kind of needs. It's not going to be publicly shared for everybody until May the 17th. I think that was the date I said, wasn't it? I did a big announcement about it as well. I think it was the 17th. It's a Sunday. Yep, it's May the 17th. So on May the 17th, there will be an episode of Roundup on the 17th. And that will also be the same day the Discord link goes public. And I will talk about it in that episode, and the link will be in the video description, and I will put it in my video description somewhere as well. So just kind of the big launch day. If you want to pop in, hang out, see some behind-the-scenes stuff when I'm working on videos, maybe get a few little teasers here and there of what's coming, and just generally hang out and chat about Object Shows, other media that you want to talk about, and just chat with people. The server's going to be there for you in just a couple of weeks. So that's pretty much that for my side of things. I am out of breath. I utilized way too much energy in this intro. I am full of beans today, which isn't a bad thing, I suppose. Ooh, so let's get into all the other updates now. So BunnyBoi 8810 released episode 2 of another show that he does called The Showtime. And I was like, I kind of missed episode 1 of this when we were watching Silly Object Battle, so I'm like, oh, guess we should check this one out as well, since episode 2 came out. So yes, we went and we watched episode 1 and then episode 2. And then, of course, I did the usual thing of sitting down and making notes about it so we could talk about it here. So, if you haven't watched The Showtime yet, and don't want to be spoiled for anything that happens in it, I will give you the spoiler warning right now, so you can skip on to the next chapter if you so wish. But if you are good and you are ready to hear about The Showtime by BunnyBoi 8810, then let's do it. Okay, so episode 1 is called Are You As Tall as a Skyscraper? And it looks like one of the BFDI speaker boxes has escaped containment and made it on over to BunnyBoi's channel. Luckily for us, it's the BunnyBoi 8810 speaker box, so that's fine. That's probably where the speaker box should be, if if it landed anywhere. Now, this first episode is pretty direct, pretty straight to the point, so let's just quickly do the thing. You know what I mean when I say the thing. Let's meet the contestants and find out what the challenge is. Because that's just a standard start.
Okay, so we got flour and pot. Hi guys. Why do you guys sound the same? And we got
No, my mic.
Alright guys, I'm back. I don't know who that was. So we also got cartridge. Hi guys, it's me, cartridge. We got a robot arm. Hey guys. That's not. We got a robot arm. Hey guys, it's me, robot arm. Yeah. We got a building.
We got
Building.
I don't like the camera. Get it away from me.
We got Jaden Animation Z. Hello guys, I'm Jaden Animations. Hope you like my story times. We got Z.
Yes, it's me, Z.
We got Carrot.
Hey guys, I'm Carrot.
They don't sound like that. I just made that up. They don't sound like that.
Yeah, I don't sound like that.
You don't sound like that either. You're right. You don't sound like that either. I guess you don't have a voice. And we got Hexagon.
Hello, it's me, the Hexagon. I'm the bestagon. It is true. La 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 la.
Okay, so your first challenge is to be as tall as tower building.
Wait a minute.
And that's it. Straight to the voting screen. I mean, surely only building is as tall as building. So that seems like an easy win to me. I mean, maybe not skyscraper tall, but the tallest. And also, let's take another quick peek at that contestant list that BunnyBoi 8810 Speakerbox had. Sorry, Z. Looks like you were an afterthought. Well, you still made it in, I suppose. And that's it for episode 1. Like I say, quick, super short, super breezy, bish bash bosh done. But episode 2 does have a little bit more to it. So we fast forward 10 months to April the 25th, 2026, and episode 2. A new era for object kind. So what's everyone been up to?
I'm bored.
Well, my name is Hexagon, and I'll make you not bored. What's this? Whoop!
Wow, that kind of sucked. I don't want to be bored anymore, Pot. Okay, Flower, let's, here. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm bored too. Well, building, what do you think we should do?
I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm bored. What are you guys doing? I don't want to be bored anymore. Oh yeah, we're bored too. Well, what do we do? I don't know. I deduce that we need to get BunnyBoi into Speakerbox back. Why? We hate that guy. Because everything's so much more boring. We're just objects in a field. There's nothing else to this. You know, he is right. Yeah, I am.
So BunnyBoi 8810 Speakerbox just kind of abandoned them all after the first challenge, huh? Left them all sitting around in a field with nothing to do. Rude. But, not everyone's keen on bringing them back. With the vote for whether to do so ending up in a 4-4 tie. That's what happens when you've got an even number of contestants. Well, Cartridge, where does that leave things?
And I don't really care what you guys think. Because, watch this. Where did you get a satellite from? Why is it in the ground? I don't know. Okay, so when you send a signal all the way over to BunnyBoi's Speakerbox to get him back, who could send the signal? Who wants to send the signal? Carrot, you want to? Okay. Here's a microphone. Give that signal, boy. Wait! It's crazy! I can sing!
I really don't want to do the scene. I really don't want to do it anymore.
We then get a solid minute of that beautiful singing voice, which I'm only withholding here in this video because to hear it in all of its glory would pierce your very soul, and you'll never be the same again. And that kind of decision doesn't lie with me, it lies with you. So it's up to you if you want to go and experience that yourselves by watching the show. Anyway, we then cut to a bar on the other side of the galaxy. Naturally.
Bartender. What month is it?
Well, it's April 25th, don't you know?
Oh my god.
Well, okay, look, man, I gotta go, man. Okay, I left my contestants alone for like 10 months or something. It's like 10 or 9. Like, I don't know. I gotta get going, man. But it's my birthday. It's April 25th. That's my birthday. You can't do this to me. It's my birthday. Well, I don't know, man. Look, just, go hang out with your contestants for your birthday, all right? Maybe they'll care. But they won't. They won't care. That's the thing. They won't care. I bet someone will. Well, come on. I gotta go, okay?
You're my bar buddy. Come on now. You can't leave. You can't leave the bar. Well, look, man, I gotta go, okay? I have responsibilities. You do too. Come on. Let's be real.
Ugh.
Fine, go. You're dead to me. Wow, okay, we're gonna play like that. Yeah, we're gonna play like that.
Because you left me, and it's my birthday, man. You can't do that.
Well, I gotta go across the galaxy, so, see you, man. That guy sucks so bad, dude. Oh my god. It makes me want to sob. Get it?
I don't like your joke.
Sorry, Fitbit. You're going to have to be alone at Barfly now. He's going to be such a sourpuss in the next episode of Sob. BunnyBoi 80 Speakerbox rejoins the contestants and is confused about there only being 8 of them. Because he could have sworn there were 40. No. No, that was never how many there was. But that doesn't matter. Because we're going to get 40 more regardless. Phew, I guess this sure just got one heck of a lifespan extension. So, how is this going to work now, Mr. BunnyBoi 8810 Speakerbox, sir?
Alright, there's 40 more people, so there's 48 people. These are your teams, and... Okay, so we're going to do the contest a little bit more differently this time. Since it's teams, I'm going to make it so you guys have to send one person in for a challenge at a time, but you guys don't know what the challenge is, okay? So send your people in.
Well, okay, I was just born, but I think 80 Cent's the most powerful one here, so I think he can do just about anything.
Yeah, you're kind of right. Send him in. Well, since I'm the wine glass asset to prove I'm better at assets than Damos, I think I should go up first.
Wow, you really think so?
Yes, of course I do. Okay, I just explained why.
Wow, I think I should go up.
No, they already sent it an eligibility. You can't go up too.
Oh, man.
There's so many people here, I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, look, you just gotta suck it up, okay, because we're all here, and you are too. Who are we sending up first? I think it should be Simon. Who's Simon? That guy, Simon. Oh, okay.
Hippie guys up.
Okay, I'm not arguing with that. You go up.
And Moonflower goes up too.
I think I should go up first.
No, I don't think you should. You look... How old are you?
Well, I think since Carrot sent the signal and got him back, I think he should go up because he's just the best one, right, guys?
No, I'm the best one.
Now we're sending in Carrot. Shut up. Shut the hell up.
Okay, so I got Carrot, Wine Glass Assets Proven Better at Assets Infinity Damos, 8810, Simon, Poopy, that's a character, good job, Melanie, and Moonflower. Okay, the first challenge is to break yourself. The first person who does this wins immunity for their team. Well, this is just easy. I'm literally glass, so...
Okay, we have our teams, and we also have our first winners with teams. I enjoy Wineglass Asset to prove I'm better at assets than Finny Dalmos a lot. Not just because of the hilarious name either, just in general. Just that's kind of that. It's one of those characters that I just vibe with. But yeah, we even quickly get to find out all of the team names before the episode ends. Blink and you'll miss it though.
Wow, okay, so that means I'm freaking bored is safe for this elimination, and the OGs, 8010 Fan Club, Terabytes of Smarts, GIF, and Flannel Floof Babies are all up for elimination. Go vote for them. The voting works in a different way. Like to vote to save, and dislike to vote to eliminate, and, you know, I counter them, and that's it. So, yeah, get happy voting. Happy voting.
Okay, did you get all that? No? Okay, well, neither did I, but let's try anyway. We've got the winning team, the original contestants, all of these BunnyBoi 8810 related objects. These guys, these are the guys, and the team with Moonflower on it. Can you tell that Moonflower is also one of my favorites? There. Clear and concise, and totally gets us up to date with everything. And that's all for the short time for now. Another wild and chaotic show to add to the list of shows. I need to start finding some more low-key shows to watch to give my brain a break, because these ones just get me all over the place. Enjoyable, don't get me wrong. It was actually really fun. BunnyBoi, thank you for this. This was really fun. It's just chaotic, wonderful. Never stop being the weird and wonderful person you are. And also, if you haven't checked out the Showtime and you listen to me waffle about it, go watch it. It's really fun. And it's not going to take up too much of your day. And the sooner you get caught up, the better. Because, you know, as I have found, the longer you wait to watch something, the more episodes of it come out, and the harder it is to catch up and then keep up. So, only 2 episodes of this. Good time to dive in. Okay, over to some big stuff from derpadon now, and it's time for the 10 is coming to theaters. Yes, you heard that correctly. derpadon has also made it to theater releases now. The object shows just keep flipping marching onwards. This is pretty cool, gotta be honest. So it is going to be in theaters on May the 13th, and it is going to be on YouTube the day after. So really doing the same as what Jack and Jellyfy have been doing with their theater releases, which is cool. I mean, it can be hard, and this is something we learned from other shows that aren't object shows that got theater release announcements recently. One of the issues that people have with this is theaters want to make sure that they sell the tickets to make it worth them showing it. And if you say, obviously this has worked for other people because it's worked here and it's worked for Jack and Jellyfy, but sometimes if you say, yeah, but it's going to be released to everybody the day after, some theaters will be like, well, no, we want a bit more exclusivity rights than that. But in this case, it's fine. It is going to be on YouTube the day after, so we don't have to dodge spoilers for too long, and that's totally fine by me. And again, it's an exciting thing. It's so cool that now it's time for the has also made it to the theaters, and it's made it to 2 theaters because we got an announcement not long after that saying, there we go, LA and New York. Pretty awesome. And of course, theater tickets available April the 30th. Well, that date has already passed, hasn't it? Which means the tickets have been on sale for a couple of days at this point. But I will pop links to the both locations' ticket sales if you just happen to be able to make it to one of those and haven't got your tickets yet, or maybe you just somehow didn't know that it's time for the Riz doing a theater release. I'll pop the links in. You can head straight there and see if you can get over to watch that on the big screen. That's very cool. Of course, that's not the only thing that's going to be shown. There's going to be another thing too, but we'll get to that. Don't worry, we'll get to that. derpadon also posted an update just saying, hey, tickets are on sale and they're still available and all that kind of stuff. It was just that kind of standard post just to say, hey, the tickets, don't forget about them and stuff. But also added these 2 pictures to the post. We're getting a refill station plushie. I love this design. This is flippin' adorable. I love it. This is and I was doing so good as well. I'd literally got to the point where it's like, I think I'm good for plushies for now. I think it's fine. I don't think I need to worry about getting any again for a while. It's all good. It's fine. I could hang up the credit card for a while. Yeah, thanks, derpadon. Alright, and then a little update from Funkchen-Sparky as well. Happy, slightly belated, second anniversary to Problems and Solutions. 2 years. Problems and Solutions has been around for 2 whole years. We're very hard at work on episode 3, but here's a piece of it, and that's the screenshot over here. Pointed in the right direction! Hooray! Probably going to change the name of the show to S Finds Out Their Value, but I don't know. Oh, geez. But yes, very exciting times. Happy second anniversary to the show. That's, where does the time go? I mean, it's only been about a year since I, with Ruby, of course, watched the first 2 episodes. So, yeah, even that year's flown by. So, for this to be hitting 2 years, I don't know, some shows have been around for way longer, but congrats on 2 years. And, I'm going to be front and center whenever episode 3 lands. Now, when I was talking about it's time for the 10 not being the only thing shown at the theater, for the theater release, well, yeah, because Orc 3 is also going to be shown after episode 10 of its time for the... And someone designed a really cool poster, Geometric J. There's very, very cool. I really like that poster design a lot. But this won't be physically in the theaters. It's just super cool. It is super cool. It's really, and it's so exciting as well that IFAF gets to take Orc to the theaters along with its time for the. It's very, very nifty. The only thing I was thinking, and I'm not this. Mikey ain't trying to be criticizing. Mikey ain't a criticizing guy. Mikey's really bad at being negative about things. The only thing I thought might have worked better, again, this is just a thought, is if you'd taken Orc 1 to the theaters. Now, I don't know, maybe there was some logistical issues with that. Maybe there's a reason that Orc 1 wasn't chosen. It's just maybe there's some people who've watched It's Time for the who haven't watched any of Orc. And just to get thrown straight in on Orc 3 if you haven't watched 1 and 2. I don't know. It's just like throwing someone into the middle of a story. But again, there could be reasons for that. I don't know. I just thought that would have maybe it would have just fit a bit better. Maybe you could have done Orc 1 and 2. Done Orc 1 and 2, and then put a little thing at the end saying, by the way, Orc 3 is already out on YouTube. So if you liked episodes 1 and 2, you can go watch episode 3 when you get home. I don't know. I just thought that might have fit better. But again, for the third time he's saying this, there's maybe reasons that Orc 3 was chosen. Maybe Orc 1 and 2 just wouldn't have worked, or Orc 1 wouldn't have worked for some reason. I don't know. But that's just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. It's still super cool and super exciting. Orc 3 is going to be on a big old theatre screen. It's very cool. And talking about theatre releases, we finally got the BFDIA 25 season finale announcement. And yes, it's going to be in theatres May the 17th. That's going to be a busy old few days, isn't it? You've got It's Time for the 10 and Orc 3 in theatres on the 13th of May. And now you've got BFDIA 25 on the 17th of May. Oh, that's going to be such a hectic few days. And for me too, because of course, they're doing the same thing with this too, where, well, I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be dropping on YouTube the day after, because that's what they've done with all the other ones. But these tickets are also on sale. So there you go, in theaters May the 17th, you can get tickets. I'll pop the link in the description for this as well. They're doing quite a lot of locations. It's interesting that they said the tickets to see BFDIA 25 in theaters are available across the United States. Have they specified just US before in their posts? Because it's just always been US specific before. Of course, the usual thing. It kind of happened last time. Or maybe the last couple of times they've done theatre releases where people have been whispering about potential other locations. But it ain't easy. We know it's not easy. It's not easy to just arrange US theatres, right? But, I mean, once they've done it once and they've got some kind of momentum going, it's probably just not as difficult, because from what I heard, the theatre sales did pretty good. So it's kind of easy to convince theatres to put your stuff in if they've had success in the past. So anyway, yes, the tickets are out. May the 17th is when the finale is going to be out. I've got my fingers crossed that May the 18th is when we get it on YouTube. That's usually what they've done, so hopefully that's going to be the case. I'm going to have a busy old time of it, aren't I? Yes, but that's totally fine. I am so excited for It's Time for the 10 and the BFDIA finale. Oh, that is going to be it. That's going to be the end of that season. That means they're going to be wrapping up. They'll have wrapped up 2 seasons. 2 seasons in 1 year. Isn't that impressive, considering how long the other seasons have been going? I know BFDIE was just a quick, ahead of time, sorted out, done and dusted kind of a season, but they still finished it, right? And now BFDIE is also going to be wrapping up. And then, I guess, not long after that, we'll see what they decide to do, right? Do they get another season up and running? Or do they just focus on Teapot for a while? There's still a lot of Teapot storytelling to do, so they could just focus on Teapot for a little bit longer. Or, there's the possibilities. We know there's the possibilities of ITFB coming back after all this time as well. But who knows? Again, I can try and guess and predict things, but it's just, at the end of the day, of course, I don't know what they're going to do. So we'll see. Maybe when the tour gets announced and people start asking those questions on the tour, we might get some more responses. We might also know before then, because, yeah, they probably won't wait too long to tell us what they're doing once BFDIA is done. And anyway, I'm just waffling for the sake of waffling now. Main point is, BFDIA finale tickets are on sale now, and we'll see what happens and if any other announcements get made. When it comes to the tour stuff, I feel like now they won't announce any tour stuff until this is out. So, yeah, maybe the day after on YouTube, if it goes up the day after on YouTube, of course, maybe we find out some more information about the tour at that point. They were probably I feel like they were waiting to do this because they knew they were going to be doing this. We'll see, though. And then we got big update from somebody on a name change and a couple of updates about what they've been working on. So yes, JammedJacket, Greeny Guy, Gaga Green, new name. So JammedJacket now. Hi JammedJacket, nice to meet you. Okay, but for real, yeah, new name. I want to update you all real quick. So here we go. Here's the other updates. The name change is the name change. JammedJacket's really cool, actually. I really like that name. Just thought I'd put that out there. About to graduate high school soon. Yes, I'm still here, bro. So, you know, school's been dumping a truckload on me. Yep, I've heard a lot of that over the last little while from people. And I've also been burnt out and tired and chudding a little, not gonna lie. So with those reasons, I've been slow with this whole YouTube thing. And, you know, it happens. Totally understandable. School is school, college is college, and when you get to my super decrepit old age, work is also work, so that's the thing. The real life stuff always kind of creeps in, unless, of course, doing object show stuff is your full-time job, which is not the case for super loads of people. It's just a select few who've reached that point so far. Not saying you shouldn't aim for it, but of course, the real life stuff in the meantime has to keep on ticking. Animatic Battle has been my top priority, however. This episode has just been a bit of a hassle. So, sorry for the wait. We're working on it, though. Perhaps as time goes on, I'll give out tiny little updates and sneak peeks if I'm feeling like a cutie. And again, you don't feel like you have to, you know, because then you run the risk of this idiot reading them out loud. So, you don't have to do updates if you don't want to. I just enjoy them, that's all. After this episode, don't expect any more long ones. Getting tired of those. You know what? I appreciate that. I feel like as more and more shows are starting to get longer and longer run times, and hey, if you can do that, great stuff. And like, if you can put that much time into something and release something that's that long, great. Do it. But for me, I sit and I look and I'm like, ugh. Anything between 10 and 20 minutes, I'm like, okay, this is okay. Anything longer than 20, I'm like, oh no, this is going to destroy me, especially when loads come out back to back. And that's just the selfish side of me, to be honest. It's like, I'm allowed to be a little bit selfish sometimes. No, I shouldn't be. That's actually really mean of me, and I shouldn't do that at all. People should just do whatever they want and release episodes as long as they want them to be. I shouldn't be thinking about myself here at all. It's everybody else's choice how they want to do things. Wow, I backtracked on my meanness super quick there, didn't I? Anyway, regardless, it does sound like the next episode of Animatic Battle, which will be episode 4B, is going to be a bit of a chunky one by the sounds of it. But it also sounds like JammedJacket's going to do slightly shorter episodes after that, which is also cool. It all works for me. As long as you're taking care of yourself and making sure you're getting the stuff that you need to get done. Whether that is taking care of yourself or schoolwork or whatever you need to do. Just bear that in mind. All right, we got a little Race for Austin, Texas teaser image from Jaysymmetrical showing off a slight redesign for Jeremy, the VHS tip on the left. You know where I'm meant to be pointing there. And Austin's dot eyes, which are 100% going to be staying that way now. And they're also in a Waymo. I've never seen a Waymo. I think they're only in the US. Anyway, I do appreciate the little teaser image, and Jay did also say that there may be potential for more teasers in the future, so I'm going to keep my eyes open. Alright, a couple of updates from LuckPel18, one of which I kind of forgot to provide last time. I had it, but I forgot to include it. There is a Lakeside Party Discord server now. Originally, when LuckPel18 posted the Discord server, the invite, expired in 7 days. I'm like, well, I don't really want to share that one because it'll probably expire by the time I share it with everybody. But there's a permanent link now, which I will pop in the description. We're going to be very link heavy in that description today. Don't forget to check it for anything if you want to actually check some of this stuff out. So yeah, if you want to go to the Lakeside Party Discord server, it's up, it's running. That link's should always work now. And yeah, go and join that fun old Lakeside Party discussion if you feel like doing so. And speaking of Lakeside Party, we did get a little update on episode 2 as well. So yes, it is taking a little bit longer than originally planned. I added the a little longer there. I'm sorry, I'm adding words to people's sentences. It's taking longer than I originally planned, but that's fine. See, that's what I like. That's a positive attitude. This episode is almost twice as long as episode 1. What was I saying about people doing longer episodes? I kid. I'm excited. And is, in my opinion, better overall. So I hope the wait will be worth it. I'm eager to work on this as much as possible. But yeah, if you can see there, the first 7 scenes have audio's done, animation's done, up to scene 8 of 17. So that's really cool. I still love this little table with all of the stats in it. And I know that, okay, it's not an exhaustive list, but I know that LuckPel18 does this. Webbs does this, and Stone, 3X Mug, also has a similar tracking thing as well. And I know that's not the only people. I know there's other people who do it, but they're the first 3 that came to mind. Well, LuckPel obviously came to mind because LuckPel, the update's right here. But yeah, I love it because it's the kind of thing I would do if I was doing anything. I would definitely keep this kind of thing. So I see it and just go, yeah, I love this. But anyway, thank you for the update, LuckPel18. Thank you for the Discord server permanent link. And hope all goes well with the Lakeside Party 2 making. Alright, we've got a double celebration to do for pikpilled now, because pikpilled hit 15,000 subscribers, but also, out in the open, first birthday. Hang on. 2 honks. 1 for each thing. I know, I spoil you, don't I? But yeah, everything's coming up pikpilled at the moment. That's really cool. 15k subscribers is really cool. And out in the open, hitting the 1 year mark, also very cool. Really excited to see where that story goes, especially after episode 3A. I'm still running that around in my head. Oh my gosh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that obviously means you need to watch out in the open, which means you need to go do that. Preferably before 3B comes out, because then I'll be talking about that too. And you'll be sitting there going, huh? That's fine, actually, because that's what I was doing after 3A came out. Congrats, pikpilled! All the best for the future of OITO and your channel and everything else that you're doing. Keep up the amazingness. We also got this big update from Pillow Pepper on Double Down episode 3. Voice acting, all done. Audio editing, 8 of 23. Animation, 3 of 23. Oh, and the elimination scene has been animated. Oh, jeez. That already makes me nervous. Listen, I know eliminations happen every episode. That's the whole point. But I'm already like, oh, no, we've got to lose 2 more. And I'm bound to lose somebody I like, because I kind of like all the Double Down characters. Not going to lie. They all definitely made me smile one way or another. Jeez. But yes, again, these kind of updates, not 100% necessary. You don't need to do them, but I just like to see numbers like that. I'm just a numbers guy. I just really enjoy numbers. So thank you for the update, Pillow Pepper. And it's really good to know that that motivation really has kicked back in after the discussion we had about Double Down last time around. And the big message that Pillow Pepper put at the end of the episode about like losing motivation for it and lots of real life stuff going on. But then kind of, you know, rekindling that motivation and the supportive people around him, and suddenly coming back and like, yes, I'm so ready to get back into this again. And to see episode 3 trucking along so smoothly, so like already is, I love it. I just love it. It's awesome stuff. All the best, Pillow Pepper and the Double Down crew. I know you're going to be doing some amazing things. Okay, time to get into another new watching experience that me and Ruby experienced over the last week, and it has been trundling around in my brain for a while to watch this one, and I just kind of spurred myself on this last week or so to watch it. It is Bottom of the Barrel by RaDarko the Animator. There are 3 episodes of this out so far. Episode 1 is called Breaking and Entering, episode 2 is called That's a Weird Way to Spell Tomato Sauce, and episode 3 is called World's Edge. Everything just kind of rolls from one episode to the next, and RaDarko did post a video that has episodes 1 to 3 like all together, so that's the one I watched. Just, it's easier because they're all back to back to back. And it's interesting. It's a very interesting show. It's got a lot of cool little things going on. Thank you, RaDarko, for actually giving me a little heads up that you made the show. RaDarko got mentioned because of being a guest animator on one of the 20 Secondly Object Show episodes. So this is how things lead to other things. This is how me watching something leads to me being pointed in the direction of something else quite often. And that's how my list of shows I need to watch grows. And that's how my brain totally forgets to watch them, even though I've got them written down in front of me. I just keep kind of neglecting to check the list often enough to see what I could tick off of it. I'm trying to get better, believe me. It's just, I already follow so many things. You don't need to hear my pathetic excuses for why I don't watch stuff quick. Suffice to say, the bottom of the barrel has been watched now, and we're going to talk about it. So, if you have not watched it, and you want to, and don't want to be spoiled for it, then you can hop over to the next chapter. But if you're intrigued, haven't heard of it, but want to know more about it via me, then stick around, because we're going to dive into it right now. Alright, so yeah, let's get right on into this. No messing around. Our host is TP. We have 6 contestants, and we start off with the standard forming of the teams.
But first, we gotta form 2 teams of 3.
Get a stop sign.
Hi?
We should, form a team.
Sure. You guys seem go away.
Morty, we need to stick together.
Hi. Hello, show. Join. Oh, jeez.
Wait. That means we're stuck with, the psychopath.
Hey, my name is Trevor, sweetheart.
Alright, so we have, made up of Sour Grape, Rock, and Morty, or Mortar. To give him his full name. Rock and Morty. Oh, jeez. Oh, I said it. I said the thing. References sure do be referencing there. And then we have Trevor Sweetheart. With Trevor from GTA 5. Sorry. A screenshot, a cutout of Trevor from GTA 5. Stop sign and coffee cup. Something about the voice-based sound effects, by the way, when the team names pop up, give me very strong Homestar Runner vibes, which it's not a bad thing. It definitely made me giggle. I do like the whole humanized sound effects for things. It's like I'm pretty sure that's happened with... I'm trying to remember specific examples, and I don't want to go too much off on a tangent here, but the strong bad emails from Homestar Runner, when the little... the printer paper comes from the top of the screen where you could be able to click on things. There was definitely one time where I think everything broke or the printer broke, so Strongbad had to do the sound effect himself, and it was like kind of... I love that. I just like human-based sound effects. Human-made sound effects. Wait, human voice-made sound... You know what I mean, anyway. I thought it was funny. Alright, TB, before I get too rambly, let's get the challenge going.
Your first challenge is to enter the house. The team that does not enter the house will be put up for elimination. Ready, set, go!
Oh, jeez. What are we gonna do?
Don't worry, Morty. I know just the thing.
We can use my portal gun. Oh,
That is awesome.
We ask for a key?
No?
Oh.
This way, team.
Good Jesus safe.
So, Trevor, sweetheart, gonna be down to 2 in episode 2. Yeah. Let's get over to that episode right now and see who lost out. Oh, but first, Rock has noticed something weird about this place.
This whole place is just really weird. Like, where does the ground end and the sky begin? It's just so white.
Usually, this is the kind of thing that just gets used as a throwaway joke. You know, the whole blank background with nothing in it, or simple background with just a field. You know, usually Battle for Grandma has made similar jokes, and, you know, countless other object shows anyway, where everyone's just stood in a nondescript field or an empty void. But this feels a bit different. I feel like Rock noticed that weirdness for a reason. But before Rock or myself can continue that thought, TP appears to get the elimination started after the fancy new intro is introduced.
So, did you like it? Anyways, it's elimination time. Alright, let's begin. One of you will get eliminated.
Ain't this grand?
Wait, who are you?
I'm Clock. I made a 20-second object show, which you should totally watch, by the way.
Okay, I don't really care. You wanna host with me?
Yeah.
Let's begin. We got 38 votes, which is just insane. Anyways, stop sign.
Yeah?
You're safe with 6 votes.
Sick.
Now it's down to Coffee Cup and Trevor. And the one out is...
Coffee Cup with 18 votes. Trevor is safe with 14.
Yes!
What? But I was the only one who actually did the challenge.
Stop whining. I don't care.
Is she, dead?
Nah, she's fine.
Alright, mysterious intro is mysterious. Also, I see Clock from 20 Second the Object Show snuck into here and is going to co-host this one. Hey, you know what? Why not? We love a crossover. Coffee Cup being voted out did make me sad, though. You know, I was expecting Trevor to get voted out. Not that I would say that to his face, of course. I mean, doesn't seem to be the kind of person to be messing with. Oh, Trevor, wait, Trevor, get away, Trevor, no. Okay, I think I lost him for now. He has to go focus on the second challenge, which is to make a pizza. We've definitely been here before, haven't we? Clock raises a good point about the judging, though. If there's only 2 judges, that could lead to a tied decision. So we need another guest host.
Okay, it's me, Talkybox from AOB.
Holy crap, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
So, about the challenge.
Huh? Oh yeah, here you go.
Alright, let's see here. We got some dough, we got some tomato sauce, some diesel for some reason, and all these other things too.
And now for the tomato sauce. Huh. DSL? That's a weird way to spell tomato sauce.
Need any help? Let's see what you can do then.
Challenge over.
Okay, it's time to present your pizzas.
Trevor, sweetheart, you can go first.
This pizza's so boring it gave me cavities.
Yeah, I can't give you more than 3 out of 10.
Oh.
Next up, OGs.
Wait, is this diesel? I'm allergic to diesel.
0 out of 10.
Okay, frantically looking up another OSC creator here. Actually, this is Old Brylan. Old Brylan also guest animated an episode of 20 Second the Object Show. I'm seeing the connections all adding up now. Now it's starting to make sense. And it turns out that diesel pizza isn't much of a delicacy, is it? Sour Grape's little exclamation about diesel being a weird way to spell tomato sauce reminds me of an old Warner Brothers cartoon.
Don't go away, George. I'll go get the water. Petrol. Huh. That's a funny way to spell water. This'll cool you off, George.
I'll never forget watching that episode. I used to have an old VHS collection tape, and it made me laugh so hard every time, just that specific part. Of course, as with quite a fair few of some of the older cartoons, there's some not quite fit for today's society humor in it. You know what I mean. Anyway, classic cartoon distractions aside, that does mean that, oh geez, will also be down to 2 members. And let's be real, Sour Grape's kinda the sole reason that the team lost that challenge. But sometimes you just don't know what people are gonna do. Only way to find out is to get straight to episode 3.
Huh? Oh! What the? Oh.
I sure am glad I'm not that guy.
Huh. Didn't think there'd be a whole city around here.
Why wouldn't there be?
I mean...
There's obviously other people living around here other than us.
It's just crazy to me. Like, we just appear here one day with no memory of anything before. What if we didn't exist before? What if the toilet paper guy actually created us?
Shut it! Shut up! Shut up! No offense, but your theory sucks. He's obviously an amateur. I mean, look at him. He's in a hospital right now. You really think an all-powerful being who can create and destroy and, like, can do whatever he wants...
We should get a phone.
Will be in the hospital right now.
As much as I hate you, you've got a point.
He died a noble death.
What do you mean? He's not dead. My pizza wasn't that bad. Come on.
There was freaking diesel on it.
Ooh, that does seem like a pretty chill elimination area. Actually relieved to know that Coffee Cup's okay. Unlike the 3 hosts, who are all waylaid in hospital right now. So I suppose that means the contest's just on pause for a while. Which does give the remaining contestants time to do some exploring and some investigating. Exciting. After everyone bumps into Coffee Cup in the city they wandered into, and seeing the admittedly flimsy elimination area, Rock has seen enough.
I'm gonna go ask the locals about this place.
Makes sense.
I'm coming.
Me too.
Wait, what are we asking them exactly?
And why are we asking them stuff?
1, because I don't know anything about this place. And 2, because I want to get out of this place.
Fair enough. Okay, what are we asking them exactly?
I'm gonna ask them how long they have been here, just so I have a general idea of, like, how old this place is.
I can just, ask them how old this place is.
I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna know how old their city is, but you do what you want, man.
I got an actual question, though. Do others also not remember their lives?
That's a great question. Well, hello, we got all that settled. Let's go.
Alright, sounds like a solid plan. Now let's hope that the residents of this place are actually coherent enough to answer questions about themselves.
How long have you been here?
Why? 'Cause you're gonna oppose me? I'll destroy you!
Dude, I'm John.
I forgot.
Hey, Apple, get a load of this guy.
I feel assaulted.
Okay. Not the best start. How about Mortar? Maybe he'll have better luck?
How old is this city?
Shut up, Twink. Hey, Warp, check this loser out.
Hi, Mamma Mia.
I don't care about none of that crap. I'm gangster.
I don't know. I just got here.
Oh, this is starting to look like a lost cause. Sour Grape? Anything useful?
And do you remember anything from before arriving here?
Oh, yes. Back in the 80s, this place was full of drugs and hooligans. Those were some good days, they were.
Don't listen to him. He's only 3 years old.
Oh, I don't know. We just appeared here with my friend, and I was like, God damn it, where the hell are we?
My name's Trevor. What's yours?
Did you find anything?
Nope. Guess we're gonna have to use other methods to discover the secrets of this place.
What are you guys, detectives? Who the hell are you?
The name's Air Fryer, and I think we can help each other out.
So everyone here seems kinda clueless, huh? Except maybe this air fryer person. Well, before we find out any more about them, we have to quickly check in on the two people who didn't join in the investigation first. Stop sign and coffee cup.
Alright, Coffee Girl. Tell me, how does it feel to be the first one eliminated from this weird show?
I'm just kinda mad. Like, why don't the viewers like me? I was the only one who did the challenge, and
she's so annoying. I can't.
Where are you going?
I forgot. I gotta walk my fish, and like, I gotta go, and I'll talk to you later.
You have a fish?
Gotta go. Bye, Coffee Girl.
Okay. Bye, I guess. Guess we'll just go back to the elimination place.
I dunno. I think Coffee Cup's getting some unfair treatment here. I feel bad for her. Stop bullying Coffee Cup. Stop sign, after wandering off, finds the world's most comfortable bed on their little wander, which, sounds impressive, but maybe it's just this world's most comfortable bed. So I don't know, maybe all the other beds in this place are awful and this bed is just average? Never mind. Guess it wasn't a lie. What was it just doing outside in the middle of the street, though? While Stop Sign snoozes, Air Fryer takes our inquisitive group to their house to show them all what they've been working on.
What's the board for?
I'm getting to it. For the last 3 years or so, I've been looking for a way out of here, just like you are right now. So we share a common goal then. Bingo.
So what you're implying is that there is, in fact, a way out of here. Correct?
No idea. I've been trying different methods to get out of here, but none of them seem to work. I tried mining through the ground, but it's made of quartz, so it's kind of hard. So that's not worth it. Tried launching myself upwards, but there seems to be no end to the sky. But there is one thing I have not tried yet. There is this myth going around Arnav that this world is not actually infinite. And if you go far enough, we'll eventually find the edge. And my theory is that this same edge is our key out of here.
And you want us to travel thousands of kilometers just to find something that might not even exist.
You in? Man, screw it, we ballin'.
The edge of the world, huh? Well, it's not like anyone else has anything going on right now, so why not? After quite a bit of walking, our intrepid and stubborn heroes find what they're looking for. And at the same time, all of our sickly hosts are finally feeling better. And TP offers to show them some good stuff about this world after spending a whole month poisoned to buy pizza.
Okay, I'll admit it was pretty fun. This place feels really nostalgic to me. 10 out of 10, but we gotta skedaddle.
I gotta get back to my show. I'm hosting my All-Star season. What about you, Norway? Oh, I have regular object show to get back to.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't know the channel. Yep, that's only 20 us. Oh yes, right. Hey, thanks for letting me know. No problem.
I hate to break you guys up, but this is kind of important. We gotta go back quickly.
Come on, guys, let's go. We're on time crunch here.
Bye. Alright, back to my competition. Now, where are my contestants? Not here. Oh wait, I can just teleport them. Hey, hey!
Well, at least they all left on good terms. Well, as good as can be expected anyway. And TP's gonna teleport everybody back? What does that mean for our Abyss Hunters, who are currently seeking an exit from this place?
I see only one way forward. I'm gonna jump off.
Wow, wow.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Rain is melted. You say words that have no meaning.
You will die.
How do you know? Huh? For all we know, this could be it. I don't know about you, but I don't see any other way around here.
It's too risky though. Like, what if you fall and then you die? And just like that, you're done.
At this point, I'm willing to risk it.
Wow, stop!
Whoa! Hey, now that's a bit drastic, don't you think? You have no idea what's at the bottom. And we also have no idea if TP has the power to recover people. It's too late now, though. Rock has committed.
No way.
He actually jumped.
Oh, gee.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, okay, what the heck is that pink essence at the bottom of the abyss? It's giving me Ghostbusters 2 weird pink slime vibes. Ugh, gosh, can't even look at that image without shivering a bit. Ugh, obviously mostly a comedy movie, but some of it really creeped me out. And there's your second Mikey Blast from the Past moment for this episode of OSR. After everyone teleports back to TP, Rock, unsurprisingly, wants some answers.
TP!
Huh? What is it, Rockstar?
What's the deal with this place?
What do you mean? It's my world.
Ah, so he trapped us here.
Whoa, where'd you get that idea?
Wait, what's going on here?
You think I'm keeping you hostage?
How else do you explain all this? These weirdos in the city, everything being white as far as the eye can see, that weird purple stuff at the edge. I can't even remember anything from the life I lived before.
He makes a decent point.
You went in the abyss? Why? It's so dangerous, even I don't go there. Fine. I'll explain everything. Just promise that you won't get mad at me. So, you guys aren't from here.
I mean, yeah, we kind of figured that out on our own.
Okay, yeah. You are trapped here. But not because of me.
Then how? Why?
You guys just kinda came here. I don't really understand it myself, but from time to time, objects would just appear out of nowhere, coming through doors that previously weren't there. I can't tell you how many times I've seen someone come through a door, immediately lose consciousness, and ending up losing their memories afterwards. But none of that is my fault. You'd think I would seriously keep you guys here, in my world. Why the heck would I do that? That's exactly why I'm holding this competition, to entertain you guys.
Aha! Revelations. So, people are randomly being teleported here, and then they lose their memories soon afterwards. And TP thinks the best thing to do for them is to distract them with a contest. I mean, there are worse ways to help people, I suppose. How many times has this happened, though? Is the entire city of people? Random people who got teleported there? Anyway, we know that this isn't the end of that discussion. And while the contest may well continue, especially since Stop Sign and Sour Grape are actually enjoying themselves, Rock seems a little unsure about everything. So unsure that after the credits, we find out that he started keeping a log.
Audio log entry number 1. This world is a very weird place, and it needs a scientist to discover everything there is here. Everything. That's why I'm starting this audio log series. I'm gonna document all of my discoveries, and I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of this, because none of this makes sense. Even after TP's explanation, none of this makes sense. So yeah, I don't really have much to say for this first one. End tape.
Yes, well, Rock is definitely too inquisitive a person to just give up on something, which is further proved in a little bonus clip of Bottom of the Barrel 4 that we got at the end of the 1 to 3 arc video.
Come on, Rock. It's just a needle going to your eye. But you're a man. You can do this. Yes! Aha! Yes! Let's see what you're all about, shall we?
Ah, that's some of the weird pink goopy essence stuff from the Abyss, right? So maybe it did get to Rock before he was teleported? Or maybe everyone in this world has a little bit of that stuff in them? Either way, it's clearly an important factor around here. Or maybe that means Rock's possessed by it now. Anyway, theories be theorying, but that is everything. That is the end of the first arc of Bottom of the Barrel. And yeah, I really like the ideas and the concept. Very interesting stuff. And I'm curious to see if TP would actually want to help Rock figure things out. Since, you know, they said they didn't want to keep people here. They just wanted to keep them entertained. But maybe TP doesn't want anybody to leave. Maybe TP wants company. I don't know. There is lots of mysteries to figure out. And I am excited to see what happens going forwards. And also, because of everything being all over the place in episode 3, we didn't actually get an elimination either. So I'm assuming that's going to happen in episode 4. A little bit delayed. I guess it makes sense. It'll happen before the next actual challenge kicks in. Right. Yes. Presuming the contest just goes ahead as normal. Which it will if TP has anything to say about it. Anyway, I could keep going about this for ages. There's lots of little interesting things. Very cool. Not what I expected when I went in either. So RaDarko, thank you very much for pointing me in the direction of your show, and keep it up. It's very, very intriguing. All right, time for what might end up being our weekly check-in with Grapey. Hello, everyone. Here's a huge teaser image, which I'm not going to share quite yet. I don't want it to be a distraction while we're talking about the other stuff. I've been cooking stuff up recently. For the past few days, I've been so addicted to Tomodachi Life, but I will stop the grind of Tomodachi Life for now and lock in on Objective 2. You're not the only person who got sucked into Tomodachi Life. Don't you worry. I have seen so many people fall victim to that game already. Definitely nothing to be ashamed of. The trailer's going to come out sometime next month. This time next month? Anyway. Sometime. Because I still want to get the scenes for the actual objective and then, like, add them to the trailer. Then I'll be... Anyway, there's a trailer coming at some point, and don't worry, we'll talk about when it comes out. Oh, no, I don't watch trailers. I'll just tell you it's out. I avoid trailers. That's one of my Mikey rules. Well, I'm going to go... But a challenge for you is to try and take a guess at what Grapey and Belgian Waffle are looking at. Yeah, that's why I didn't share the teaser yet. Well, they're looking at us, aren't they? That's Grapey watching this episode of OSR going, what the hell is this guy talking about? That's it. That's a standard OSR reaction image. That's exactly what that is. That's my guess. Thank you for the update, Grapey. Keep plugging away on Objective. I know it's gonna be great whenever you're done. But hey, give yourself some Tomodachi lifetime when you need it, okay? We all need to chill out. All right, over to another thing that Ruby and myself watched over the last week or so, and I've got to give a thank you to Swagbroski for pointing me in its direction. It's the Object comic by ToastedNoodle. I did go back actually because ToastedNoodle posted the Object comic episode 1. I think it was 11 months ago, but did post something a few years ago talking about how he drew a Object comic, actual comic, years and years ago. And then this is what kind of spawned this whole little animation. So it's very fun. Episode 1 is called Battle for Quintillion, and we're going to talk about it. So if you have not watched the Object comic, and this has piqued your interest enough to go and watch it, then maybe go and watch it yourselves, so you don't get spoiled by me. And again, that's all up to you. Maybe you don't mind being spoiled and then watching something. But I don't want to be responsible for giving anything away to anybody if they don't want to know ahead of time. Okay, we all good? Let's talk about the Object Comic 1 then, shall we? And no messing around, let's go straight in there and meet this cast.
Cheese! Cheese! Can you hear me?
Dude, no way.
Cheese!
Cheese it!
How did I not get cracked?
I don't know.
Why did y'all do that?
Hey, Apple.
He wanted to. Plus, it was pretty funny.
You still think that was a good idea, Cheese?
Yes!
What have you been up to, Apple?
Hanging with BG and BB.
We were watching you from afar.
That was really funny, guys.
See, Apple Blueberry thinks it was funny.
I didn't say it wasn't funny. It was just very stupid.
That's fair.
What is Buckety doing?
Huh. Buckety, what's wrong?
Big snake!
Oh, don't worry, Buckety. That's just a limb.
Limb?
Yeah, Buckety.
Ew, is Buckety hallucinating again?
He sure is, Strawberry.
Don't worry, Buckety. I hallucinate all the time.
Oh, is that what's happening right now?
Ew, why are you all up on Buckety?
I was just trying to calm him down. He needed to know he wasn't alone in his hallucinating ways.
Ugh, don't tell me you're anything like him.
Trust me, girl. That is most certainly where the resemblance stops.
Cheese, what do you see?
The Illuminati men.
The what?
The Illuminati men.
Yeah, I heard you. There's just no way you see Illuminati men.
Who are you to tell me what I can and can't see? Okay, I can't see it anymore.
Cheese?
What? So this is real?
If Illuminati men come out of that, I'm gonna throw up.
I'll see you guys.
Okay, so that's a nice little hello to everyone. Cheese, Toast, and Redstone coming right on in like they're auditioning for a reboot of Jackass. Apple being a kind of a voice of reason, who seems to be close with Blueberry and Bubblegum. The nervy and paranoid Buckety, who Bounty Ball completely fails to calm down before good old Strawberry rocks up to try a bit better than that. And then Perfumey pops up to round off the cast. There we go. That's everybody. And anyway, what was that explosion all about?
Hey, everyone.
What? Who are you?
Francium.
Guys, I just died.
And I brought you back.
How?
Alright, what's the prize?
The what?
We've all seen this before. A weird being that appears that looks entirely different from everywhere else, and it just happened to appear the one time we're all together. We're gonna compete for a prize and get eliminated one by one until we have a winner. That sound about right, Francium?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't want to compete?
The prize is $1 quintillion.
Ooh.
And I'm sold.
So what? Should we make teams now or something? Yes. Please create 2 teams of 5.
Well, it's an easy pick for me.
Us too. What? But that means Bucky and I will have to split up.
Yeah, is he alright?
Oh yeah, he's still paralyzed from the explosion.
Well, I'm impatient. You're with us.
Yippee!
Wait, but that means Buckety's all yours.
That sucks.
What's your team name? Oh,
Teeth!
Well, that won't be hard to beat.
So, what should we name ourselves?
Well, since I'm the reason we know the prize, we should totally name the team after me.
That's stupid, Perfume. But we could name it after your scent. Citrus. I can live with that.
Well, now, zip, zap, zoop. And there's your host, and there's your setup, and there's your teams. We got Francium running the show, and they're an extremely radioactive chemical, so probably don't get too close. But then again, they are holding $1 quintillion in prize money, so maybe it's worth the risk. As for the teams, we have Teeth, thanks to Cheese. Definitely what I would call the slightly more chaotic team. And Citrus. Maybe a bit more level-headed, but they do currently have one paralyzed team member, which, I don't know. That might end up being a disadvantage. The first challenge is nice and simple. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. There we go. I could play that game. I know how to do it. Totally. Everyone plays against one other person from the opposite team, and that's it. Best of one. Whoever wins for their team wins a point, and whoever gets the most points is safe. Easy peasy. Yeah. Okay, let's see who's up in the first round. Oh no.
Alright, you ready, Buckety? Sweet. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Toast plays rock. And since Buckety played paper, Buckety wins. What? He's paralyzed. He can't play anything.
I don't know, Toast. This looks like paper to me.
Alright, Buckety pulled out a win without even being currently aware of his surroundings. Score! Strawberry then wins her round against Redstone to leave Citrus just one win away from safety. Surely not going to be that simple though, is it? Of course not, because Cheese then scores a win against Perfume to put the score to 2-1, and now it's time for Apple against Bubblegum. Is it challenge over, or are we going to go right to the wire?
Alright, here we go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I did not mean to do that.
Point to Teeth. Whoever wins next is safe.
Oh! Down to the wire it is, with Blueberry versus Bouncy Ball being our final round. Wait, this seems like it might be a bit unfair, though.
Okay, so we're screwed.
Bouncy Ball doesn't even have arms. Where did he even go?
Not my problem. I'm starting. Rock, paper, scissors,
shoot!
Blueberry plays rock. Bouncy Ball plays paper. Teeth wins.
Yeah!
And that means Citrus is up for elimination.
No, all of my favorites are on that team. Well, I mean, I guess I do kind of like Cheese and Apple as well, so it's not like I hate all of Teeth or anything. But this would have been a rough choice if I had to vote originally. I would have gone with Bubblegum. There's no particular reason I would have gone with Bubblegum. It's just, if I had to pick somebody, probably would have picked her. Anyway, this was really fun. I do really like the simplistic style. It was just super, like, it made me laugh quite a lot. All the characters have their fun little quirks, which always helps. And the field of contestants, it isn't too crowded too, so it's kind of like nice and easy to follow. And yeah, just really awesome stuff from ToastedNoodle and everyone else who worked on this as well. Good stuff. And I do hope we see more of this someday, because it was very enjoyable. And finally today we got an update from Zero on Filed to Be episode 2. So, in honor of being 90% done with episode 90%, here's a silhouette sneak peek. Cool, thanks. Appreciate it. Also appreciate being told that it's 90% done. That is way more done than not done at this point. So, yeah, awesome. I didn't mention this, by the way. Quite a few people posted April Fool's posts and stuff on YouTube, and it's all fine and fun and games and stuff, and usually it is usually kind of obvious when someone's joking about something. But Zero did do a post saying, I'm so busy with everything else, I don't think I can keep working on File 2B, and I think that might have caught a few people off. I think a few people didn't check the calendars when that post went up. And of course, with time zones and stuff, might not have even been April the 1st when some people saw it or realized it went up on April the 1st. So I didn't mention it. I didn't want to dive into the April Fool stuff at all, but I'm just going to say I'm going to mention it in this instance because this is the first post that Zero has put up since that April Fool's post. So anybody who was still concerned, no, don't worry, File 2B is still happening. Episode 2 is 90% done after all. So don't panic. We're still getting it. Thanks for the update, Zero. And that is everything for another episode of Object Show Roundup. My hair has been the most chaotic bloody thing today. Jeez. I'm not complaining. I do like the curly waviness, but my goodness, I feel like it's taking over my head. Sorry, that's got nothing to do with anything. And I just hit my desk. If you watch an episode of OSI, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get me hitting my mic stand at least once. I'm going to hit the desk at least once. I'm going to mention something random like my hair at least once. It's just all standard Mikey behavior at this point, and there's really not much I can do to stop it. It's just how I am. Oh, and I'm going to point in the wrong direction at something. If there's a picture here, I'm going to point there. Every single time. I'm just never going to learn my lesson on any of this stuff. Sorry. Anyway, that's everything for another episode of Object Show Roundup. We do have already quite a busy month ahead. We know that it's time for the 10. We know the release date for that. We know the BFDIA finale is coming, and we know the release date for that as well. So middle of May is going to be a busy one. We also know the Battle for a Hot Dog episode 2 is scheduled for later on in May as well. And Battle for Niche Internet Fame episode 3, back end of May, early June. And as for other stuff, it's still kind of, who knows? There's definitely some other things we know are coming. We just don't know when they're going to happen, but they are on the schedule at some point. So, looks like we got another fun month coming in the OSC. We always do. There's never a quiet month, that's for darn sure. So anyway, thank you everybody for being here. Thanks for tuning in to the episode, whether you only watched 5 seconds of it, just watched 1 or 2 sections you're interested in checking out, or watch the whole episode. I appreciate any amount of time you spend here today with me. Don't forget to do the usual YouTube things to keep the algorithms happy. Like the video, share the video, drop a comment too if you want to talk about a show or anything or whatever. And keep watching object shows, keep discovering new object shows, and keep making object shows too, because Mikey will be there to watch them at some point. Okay, thanks everybody. Love and appreciate you all. Take care, and I will see you in the next episode, which will probably be next weekend again. Don't think it'll be a midweek one, but you never know. Let's suppose it's going to be next weekend. Okay. Toodaloo!